Okay, we are back with a new toy here, the Nikon ZR. Picked it up the other day and I've been just waiting to open it and play with it, but I figured I'd try and do this properly and give an honest unboxing, first take. I got the Ray-Bans here. We're gonna use these to kind of give you another look at what we're doing here because I don't have the overhead setup rigged up. Today we're just rocking with a 28mm 2.8. I figured it was economic and fun to play around before we make a larger lens decision. Eventually, yeah, the plan is to build out quite the little rig, but right now we're starting small. Sound is a big factor in why I got this, the 32-bit audio. From the time of doing a podcast and utilizing those files, I learned to appreciate them, and I thought that was a big reason why I would go this direction. Bring that crisp audio and the red codec visuals together for a reasonable price at 3,000 Canadian. So let's go into it. I'm terrible at doing these things in a way that doesn't wreck them. I'll be honest, I've cheated, and I opened it to put the battery in and make sure it got charged up so I didn't get here and realized that this thing didn't have any juice. But I tried to package it all back up nicely. It's quite interesting because I've never been a Nikon dude either. I was a Canon. But I've been watching videos and it seems like a lot of people are in the same boat as I am. And since this merger with Red after the lawsuit, yeah, it seems like they've kind of taken the lead on the prosumer cinema experience here. This is what we're dealing with. It's pretty nice. We're gonna have to get a little rig for it. There is the screen. Let's fire it up. Oh, because I don't have anything there yet. So we all must wait just a second longer while we bust out our trusty 28mm. I'm having buyer's remorse over the lens more than anything, and I'm like, I think I should have just bit the bullet and got the 35 1.8. I think it's backwards from Canon, which is also getting me confused. Boom. Okay. Now it's working. Can't see anything. Let's see what trusty ChatGPT says we should explore first. The ZR's image engine has two personalities, one polite, one wild, no both. Use flat for video, maximize dynamic range. Gives you room to color grade, perfect for your cinematic mechanics shop videos. I like how ChatGPT is pulling in other things from my life into this, the wine tour, B-roll, and lifestyle work. Use standard or portrait for quick social content, minimal grading needed, natural skin tones, great fast turnaround pieces. So let's see if we can get in there. There's I think a menu item. Set picture control, white balance. We got a nice little joystick over here. Got photo, video. I think it'll always go to video on the front record button, which is just over there. Uses a CFast card and a micro SD slot. That's kind of all I know. I played with a demo in the store for just a hot second. I guess everybody wants to see what this does. That's what we're dealing with over there. Okay. So get me in here somewhere. Setup menu. There is a lot. Monitor brightness is format memory card. Probably should start with that. Boom. Custom settings menu. Programmed auto, shutter priority, cinematic, slow motion. That's programmed auto. ISO, auto, custom connect, function 1, function 2 mode, display, reset. Holy guacamole. Picture, SD, standard, neutral, vivid, monochrome. Deep tone, portrait, rich tone, portrait. Okay, so these are those, okay, flat, Sunday, somber. Okay, there's a lot of different filters in here. Interesting. Carbon, cinema bias, red, binary, effect level. This is like a miniature computer. Okay, this might be a part 2er. I got a lot of work ahead of me here. Oh my goodness, we got to come back to this. Okay, we're back. After opening it up and getting in there a minute, I realized I needed to spend some more time getting to know what this camera is capable of before I could really even talk about it. To be honest, there's a lot of settings in here. I learned about, we got about 20 different color profiles that really will change the way the camera looks. The other thing is just, learning about red codec, the ProRes, H.265, what are my options, how much storage is it going to take up, and trying to get those things configured, along with the image stabilization, the focus, kind of diving into, what types of modes do we have, autofocus, single focus, continuous, manual, for photos, videos, getting the zebras going. It's got a pretty dynamic video quality for sure. We've been playing with it, trying different modes from the HLG and just standard, seeing what the color profiles look like there. Took it on an adventure today, trying to get that image stabilization going. It's still a little shaky. That's more me because I just don't have a handle or anything. I'm just freeballing it 100%. What else can we talk about here? Frame sizes, frame rates we can do. Obviously we got 6K at 60 if we go into the red codec, which obviously, large file sizes. I'm hearing DaVinci Resolve is the main option for working with it, which is the one video editing software I don't really use. I'm an Adobe person, and we might even be waiting for an update in order to read the R3D NE files. I'm still learning about what the active D-lighting is about, the noise reduction, high ISOs, the picture control. A lot of customization one can do here. One thing I need to get better at is setting my custom user profiles, so I have a few things to go to quickly, because I feel like as I set up something that I like, I'd like to save it, but I haven't really done that yet, and I'm just constantly having to go in and make the changes here. So in H.265 we're getting pretty good there. 1080p we can do at 240 almost. What else do we got here? Skin softening, breathing compensation, video flicker, portrait impression balance. I don't know what this is all about. I need to, oh, there we go. We get some customizations there. We're not going to do anything there. Keep this off. One thing I do notice is this button that's right here. It's easy to click, so I find myself going between using that and touching the screen. Focus mode, area. There's this product review mode. I haven't done anything with it, but I think it just helps keep what needs to be in focused. Set up sport vibration reduction. Using the electronic vibration reduction, loving the 32-bit float I just picked up. I ordered the Hollyland Max 2, which brings in the 32-bit float recording. So the next videos we do, I'm hoping, yeah, it's a bit of a different experience for everyone. Hopefully one of the last iPhone videos. I've hooked it up to, what is that app? Yeah, it's on here. To SnapBridge, which has gotten me able to download some things. I know the HLGs have been giving me a tough time, and yeah, we're really gonna have to figure out this workflow situation. That's gonna be the challenge here. Thinking about going and buying a massive external hard drive. I just ordered a 1 terabyte CFexpress card. Gonna have a small rig handle and cage coming for the next evolution. I'd love to know what else I should be looking at here. So far, I think it's pretty good. It's giving a cinematic vibe to everything, which is a good step for everything we're working on here. I'm excited to see how it continues to develop. So far, I'm actually even loving the H.265. I've never worked on the R3D file, which will be exciting once I finally get the setup and workflow going for that. It's going to be fun to play with. I'm loving this screen, loving everything I've watched from other creators and video reviewers that are out there right now. The photos are pretty good. I'm reading some updates that people want where we can use the red codec in like 10-bit instead of just the 12, and yeah, different qualities to be able to step that down and still benefit from the red. It was interesting trying to get in here and learn it on the go, and then I just realized how much I didn't know, and it took me about 3 hours after that of just getting into all of these settings. And obviously, as you know, there's still things I need to figure out, but overall, loving it.